Welcome back to Great Tastes of Manitoba. We are eating like athletes thanks to Adriana Finley here and Manitoba beef producers. So next up is beef and barley soup, which is like comfort food, right? But again, lean and super healthy. And we're starting with stewing beef today.
That's correct. So we're using beef stew, stewing cubes. So you can buy these at your grocery store or at the butcher, and they come in little cubes. So you'll see them at your store coming on a little foam pad, kind of looking this size. So because we're making a soup, we want to kind of get, you know, a nice spoonful of everything
size.
in that we have in our soup. So
I have to admit that, so my dad actually, I get beef from him, and so there's always a lot of stewing beef, and sometimes it becomes like a little bit tricky, like, okay, what am I gonna make with this? You don't want to make the same things over and over, and I know there are 7,000 Manitoba beef producers, which is extremely impressive, probably a lot of whom have this sort of stewing beef kicking around, and this is a marvelous way to use it and enjoy it, and again, so healthy, Adriana.
That's right, it's very healthy. This stewing beef is actually quite lean. I'm using a little bit of salt and pepper to season. It's so hearty and flavorful. It really has all the great attributes you associate with beef. And not to mention it's great in the fall, you know, on those cold days.
Yep.
It's also very high in protein. So for those who are living an active lifestyle, whether it's in the summer or the winter time, you're still gonna need to replenish your muscles, and beef has fantastic amount of protein.
It does that for you, you bet. Okay, so we fire this into the
we're gonna get it into our Dutch oven here, which is just a heavy set pot.
That is a beauty, by the way.
Thank you. So we have some canola oil, and I'm just gonna get our stewing meat into our pot here. Okay,
so I can, if it helps you, I can kind of watch this while we get started on.
Sure.
Because there's all these lovely veggies. Of course, peak of the market veggies. Here we go again.
That's right. So we have some locally grown veggies. So we have here some onion. So you can't really have a great beef barley soup without all these great root vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting some brown, we're browning and caramelizing our stewing beef here, and what that's doing is adding a lot of great flavor to our pot, as well to the meat that is the star of the soup. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna just toss in our vegetables.
Fire it in there.
And the great thing about cooking, about mixing this all in kind of a higher heat setting, while you're getting your meat going, is that you're gonna also caramelize all these veggies, and you're gonna bring out their sweet natural flavors. So it's really fantastic. So
which carrots have a lot, right? And what else do you have there? We got some celery going.
We have some celery.
Pretty much every color.
It's a very nice, colorful soup.
Well,
so
yeah, what is that? Let's just pause for a second.
Rutabaga.
Yeah.
So rutabaga is actually grown in Manitoba. It's peak of the market does grow rutabaga, so it's fantastic that it's a local product. It's low in carbohydrates, high in fiber. It's a great alternative to a red potato, which you traditionally use in a beef barley soup.
And I don't think the rutabaga gets nearly enough love. You know,
it's one of those veggies that doesn't get that much attention in the grocery store. It looks just like it's a purple and kind of cream-colored round veggie. It's pretty dense when you cut into it. It needs to be just quickly peeled and chopped up into little bite-sized cubes.
And look how good it looks in there. And what did you just add? You
had some added some tomato sauce.
Okay, peas.
So I have some peas here, which are going to add, again, some really great sweetness.
Look at that.
And then we're going to add our liquid. We have here some beef broth. So I'm using a low-sodium beef broth. So you'll hear that sizzle just dies down. And then we're also going to top it off with some water.
I guess if you have beef stock kicking around, which some of us do, that's great. But if not, you know, you can just grab that at the store as well.
That's
right. Quick. All right. Now we need a little. Obviously, we want some liquid in here because it is a soup. But also, we've got barley, which extremely healthy. Again, you know, locally produced. The health benefits of barley, by the way, you know, very heart healthy, apparently prevents diabetes, very high in fiber, and you said doubles or triples in size, is that right?
That's right. So once you're done stewing this wonderful soup, you'll see right away, you'll know when it's done. Your beef's gonna be fork tender, your veggies are gonna be fork tender, and your barley's actually gonna triple in size, which is kind of neat.
Makes it nice and thick.
So
All right.
I have here some fresh herbs. So I'm using thyme as well as some dill.
Dill.
So this is gonna really impart some really great natural earthy flavors.
Like the dill is like you can smell
Oh,
it like
yeah.
right now.
And then I just have some sea salt and some black pepper. So it's obviously humid in here.
Adriana, you have outdone yourself tonight.
It smells so delicious.
It smells great, yes.
Also, classic bay leaf.
Okay, got to throw
My
that in
grandmother
there.
would be very happy to see that in there.
Very good. Yeah, mine
she
too.
She loves bay leaf. Yeah, so this is great. I also want to talk about how nutritious beef is, specifically loaded with B vitamins, really good for brain health. Lots of zinc in there, great for memory, as well as great at muscle repair, which is really good if you're living an active lifestyle, whether or not swimming lessons or you're a track and field
whatever
star,
it happens to
whatever
be.
it happens to be.
So good for you, good on your plate. And when we come back, big batch beef, time saver and delicious. Please stick around. Great Taste of Manitoba. We'll be right back.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Agriculture.